Hey guys, it is a beautiful day here at the Bluffs on the Cape Fear. We are here going to give you a sneak peek preview of our brand new model home here at 3818 River Parkway. This is a Portsmouth island that we're going to have as a leaseback. The Portsmouth Island has been a really popular house. It has actually been a model in both St. James and Compass Point, so you may have walked through one before. So we're excited to show this one to you today. So Janine and Todd have made a few modifications to this Portsmouth Island. They've actually, instead of doing the two single doors, they went for one 8 by 18 foot door. They've also extended out the garage 2 feet, which also added 2 feet upstairs. And they did that so they could accommodate both 2 cars and a golf cart in the garage. One of the features of Hagen Homes is our oversized garage doors. So again, it's 8 by 18 instead of 7 by 16. It's also an insulated door. It does come with 2 remotes and a keypad, and it is Bluetooth enabled, which is really nice. Very quiet when you open and close. That's a feature of that insulation. They have opted to go with our speckled epoxy coating on our floor, which is a really nice finish. We do the epoxy coating as included, but they have upgraded to the speckled epoxy. Our garages are going to be finished out with paint on the walls, trim on the windows and the baseboards. And like I said, they have opted to extend this garage out 2 feet, which enabled them to put this 6 by 8 foot golf cart garage door in here. And then we'll have the brick steps going in from the garage and the brick steps on the front porch. Another feature that they have done is they've upgraded to our tankless water heater. So you can see that here. The included water heater is going to be a 50-gallon electric water heater, and they have, like I said, upgraded to that tankless water heater. So the front porch of this house is amazing. You can see they've got a nice natural buffer here in the front that gives them a lot of privacy. One of the features of the Bluffs of the Cape Fear is the natural topography of the land, and the home sites here tend to be larger. In the Wilmington area, usually the home sites are around 1/4 to 1/3 of an acre. Whereas here at the Bluffs on the Cape Fear, they range around that 1/2 of an acre size. So if you want a little bit more elbow room, the Bluffs on the Cape Fear may be a great option for you. So like I said, we do the brick foundation around the entire house, along with the brick steps on the front porch, the garage, and the back porch. Notice the stately columns and the symmetry, the double windows on both sides of the front door. You look at all the details of the trim above and both below the windows. That's all included with Hago. Note the trim at the bottom of right above the foundation. Look at how the garage door is trimmed out. How you see the pediment above the garage door, and then the gable upstairs. How the windows got the pediment and both the window sill at the bottom. Our front porches are going to come with a crushed shell finish, which is very nice. It gives it a coastal flair. I really like the crushed shell because it holds up really well with the weather here. We are in an area that has a lot of humidity and it's wet a lot. It rains here, and we're a subtropical climate. So tile can be very, very slick, whereas this has a nice texture to it that does not get slick, so it's a safer product for you. Our front doors are going to be a Therma-Tru door. This door happens to have side lights on the other side. It is a triple lock, so when you pull up on the door like this, it actually engages a lock here, here, and here. So it's a nice heavy door that's included with all of our homes. So as you come in, you're greeted with a foyer. So you do have a nice little transition area as you do walk in. A lot of clients do like having that kind of foyer area where you don't feel like you're walking right into the home. In here, you'll notice some of our trim work. So notice the crown detail at the top. Look at the pediment over the doorway here and the coastal trim package. Note the wainscoting and the oversized baseboards. You'll see that throughout the house. We have a coat closet right here as soon as you walk in, which is really nice, and that's where all your data connections are going to be coming in. This is a split floor plan, so you have your guest suites on one side, primaries on the other. So we'll look at the guest suites first. As we go to the guest suites, you'll see our HVAC system. So we use a Train XV 18 SEER. So XV is a variable speed handler and a variable speed condenser. So it can adjust the fan speed based upon demand, which is going to create a more comfortable house and more consistent temperature at all times. And it's going to keep that humidity in check as well. This house happens to have a zone upstairs and downstairs. So you have 2 zones. Todd and Janine have opted to do hardwoods throughout the entire first floor. This is a laminate option that we have here. We offer LVP, which is electro bottom plank, laminate and engineered, and there's pros and cons to all of those. But typically your bedrooms are going to be carpet, but again, they've opted to do the hardwoods. Note the 10-foot ceilings, the 8-foot doors, and the 6-foot windows. It's a hallmark of Hagen Homes. Also note the double stud pocket in between the windows here. So rather than fusing 2 windows together, we actually frame and trim them out individually. My personal home, as many of you know, was built 1800s, so this is the way it was built back then. So it gives it a timeless and classic look. Also, little details that make all the difference. Notice the window sills on both the exterior and the interior. That is included with Hagen Homes as well. This is a Gelwin is the brand of windows that we use now. It's a double pane argon gas filled window, and a double pane, it's a single hung double pane window. So top sash does not operate, bottom sash does operate. It does come with screens. This window in particular is what's called a 4/1. So you have 4 light over a 1 light, which is our most popular option, but we definitely have other options as well. Note the height of the doors again. They're nice and tall doors. These are 8-foot doors right here. So in the Portsmouth Island, which is the home that we're in, it is a Jack and Jill style bathroom in between the guest rooms. What's nice is the bathroom is divided in 2. So you can have one guest taking a shower in this room and another person getting ready at the same time. So it kind of eliminates the need for having ensuite bathrooms for both of the bathrooms, because most people are going to have guests only part of the time, not all the time. So here they've done a tub tile surround. Our new included feature is going to be a tile shower with tile shower walls and a curb. But they've opted to put that upstairs and put the tub downstairs, which is totally fine. Note the comfort height toilets. We don't use elementary school toilets in our houses. So they're nice and tall, and then we trim them out really nicely as well, which you can see right there. All the hardware in the bathrooms is included, so your towel holders, your toilet paper holders, everything's included. Throughout the entire home, we're going to do plywood boxes for our cabinets. Everything is full extension, dovetail. Everything is soft close doors. We have 16 paint colors and 11 stains. All of them are included. And we include quartz countertops throughout the entire house. You get your frame mirrors in here as well. They made a slight modification in this guest room where they eliminated 1 window and added 3 up high windows. So you still get all your natural light, but you do get your privacy as well. So you kind of get the best of both worlds. Nice size closets in here. We've got the vintage wood. There's a few options in the colors of those. Note the solid core doors. We don't do hollow core doors. The solid core doors are going to feel a little more quality, they're heavier, and they're going to buffer the sound a lot better. So we're in the middle of moving in right now, so pardon the mess. But this is the great room, kitchen, dining, and study area. So this is all your common areas. I love what Janine has done on the fireplace. It's absolutely beautiful. She's got this nice floating mantle that separates the stone below and the shiplap above. Our fireplaces are super easy to operate. They turn on with a flick of a button. We use a quartz fireplace. It's a 42-inch viewing area, so it's definitely an oversized fireplace. Most of the homes that you're going to see in these new communities are going to be 36. And I like this one in particular because it has a nice flame height to it as well. Note the 2 floor outlets here in the great room, and then the nice high ceilings. So we got the vaulted ceilings. So they've added 4 cam lights in this room that kind of add some light in here. That's a common feature. Fireplace is now on. Just take a second to turn on so you can kind of see the nice height of the flame on the fireplace there. The built-ins on either side of the fireplace are included as well. And then they've opted for a screen porch here. So you can see this beautiful, I love the screen porch on this house. It's very dramatic. It's got nice tall ceilings. Note that we recessed the tracks for a slider here. You got the 9-foot wide by 8-foot tall telescopic slider. Note the height of the ceilings here. It's very dramatic. Kind of lets all that natural light and nature in. We of course can do this as a 4-season room if you would like to. Did a nice patio here off the back, and they also had us install the fencing for them as well. So they have the fences ready for the dogs whenever they move in. They did some beautiful landscape lighting out here too. So this house looks amazing at night. Jenny and Todd did an amazing job on their selections. I love the flooring, the colors, everything just comes together so nice. They've got a place for a TV out here so you can enjoy TV on these nice summer nights. So we got a vault in the great room. You have a vault on the screen porch. And there's also a vault here in the dining area. So the dining area is flooded with natural light with all these big windows. You have this beautiful transom window up above. It creates a really nice, elegant look. Note the beefiness of the trim. It's just got a nice, stately appearance to it. All the wainscoting, it just looks really finished and really refined. It's a really nice space. It is right off of all the common areas, so we will definitely utilize it a lot. Because a lot of folks don't want a formal dining area, but they do want a place that they can entertain and have friends and family over for dinner. So this is a perfect area for that. In the kitchen, they have upgraded to our chef's kitchen package. Our chef's kitchen package is going to include this 36-inch cooktop, the convection microwave oven combo. So this is a convection oven microwave combo right here. And then you have the oven down below. And you have plenty of storage above and below, which is really, really nice. They've opted for a nice, I love, this is the Pegasus granite. This is really, really pretty. It's one of our included granites. The sage green is really, really popular. Got the beautiful white backsplash. The backsplash is included. The LED under cabinet lighting is included. The light rail, which is this piece right here, is included. We do plywood boxes with all of our cabinetry. So our cabinetry, you'll notice if you start to compare our cabinetry with other builders, is you have to upgrade several things to get to our baseline, like plywood boxes. Full overlay versus standard overlay. So full overlay means that you have less of the frame showing behind. You can see how close the doors are together. That's called full overlay. Standard overlay, there's much bigger gaps in between everything. Again, you have the light rail. Most of the doors, that's an upgrade. You have the soft close, which is included. Full extension, dovetail. We also include the trash pull out. I know a lot of builders will charge you extra to do the double trash pull out. That is included with Haygood. The garbage disposal is included with the air switch right here, so it's super convenient. They have modified this area, made it a little bit bigger than the standard. This was something that was a feature that was in our Compass Point model, and they've actually replicated it here, which is really nice. So this is like a beverage bar area, super great for entertaining. The 9.5-foot island is included. So you can see here it's a nice size. The reason why we went with 9.5 foot is that's what size most slabs come in without a seam. And if you come around to the other side, you can see the back side of the island. So we have a choice of different leg types that you can choose from that are included. So this is one of the included options here. The valance is included as well. And then you can either do wainscoting or shiplap, both of which are included on the back side of the island. In the study, they have the 8 light French doors going into the study, which is a nice area. They have done a slight modification. There usually is a set of doors right here, but they have taken those out, which is definitely an option. We are a builder that will customize the plans to your needs. So that's an example of something that we did. The garage is another one. And then when we get to the primary, we'll see another change that Todd and Janine did. So right off of the kitchen is the pantry. So we have this nice barn door going into the pantry. Note that we have the trim built solid shelves. See how the light comes on automatically. It's motion activated, so when your hands are full, you don't have to worry about turning the lights on. The shelves are solid, so you don't have to worry about your food falling through or not setting even. And they're nice and sturdy, so you have plenty of storage in here for all of your kitchen needs. So back behind here is the primary. We have the nice 12-foot tall ceilings. Again, they have made a modification. They got rid of 2 of the 6-foot windows and added the high windows, so you still have a lot of actual light, but you have a little bit of privacy and a little bit more flexibility with your furniture placement. Notice the pediment on the triple window here on the back, the 12-foot ceilings. And again, they have opted to do the hardwood floors in here as well. So another modification that has become very popular with the Portsmouth Island is right here. And so typically in the Portsmouth Island, you walk very much similar to the Cape Lookout. You walk through the bathroom, and then there's a single closet at the end. With this modification, you get 2 closets on either side before you enter the bathroom. And then the shower gets moved from the interior wall to the exterior wall. So we'll show the closets to you first. So again, you get 2 closets. This one is the larger of the 2. Plenty of storage in here. You can see you've got plenty of room. And then you also have another closet over here. And on the closets, we do a $4,000 closet allowance. So you get to customize these how you like. And then here is the primary bath. Note, we got the nice double vanity here, the LED backlit mirrors. They've added in a linen tower, which is really, really nice for a lot of storage. So you can put all your towels and everything in here. They also have this amazing shower. 1, I love the tile. 2, the shower is amazing. It is huge. You have so much room in here. So it's nice and airy. A lot of natural light, so it's very welcoming. This tile is absolutely beautiful. You gotta see it in person. I'm sure it looks good in the video, but it looks amazing in person. You also have this amazing floor tile. Note that it's 0 entry. The tile goes all the way to the ceiling. We have a nice big bench here. You also have the niches here for your soap and shampoo. And they have added a handheld in here. We have the wall-mounted daisy head that they've opted for black. And then you have the frameless glass also. Note you have the diverters right when you walk in, so you don't have to get wet while waiting on the water to warm up. And then you have your towel holders right in the shower, so they're super convenient for you. Water closet is here at the end. There is some additional storage in the water closet as well. One of the things that Haygood is known for is not wasting any space in our houses. So we have a nice little storage area here in the water closet for towels or toilet paper or whatever you want to put in there. Beautiful quartz countertops in here also. So far we've seen both of the guest rooms. We've seen the great room area, the primary. On this side of the home as well, you're going to have access to your second floor, your powder room, laundry room, and access to your garage. So your powder room's right here, nice and private. You're not putting your own display when you're using it. Nice window for a lot of natural light. We do include a vanity in our powder room, so you do have storage in there. They have the drop zone area right here, so it's convenient from the garage, so you can hang your leashes, coats, shoes, whatever you'd like to put there. This is the laundry room. Ton of natural light right here. You can see it overlooks the front porch and the nature area on this particular home site. Washer and dryer would go right here. They have opted to add in some base cabinets and a sink, which is really nice. We do have an area under the stairs, which again maximizes the space. And then you do have a closet in here as well. So this will be perfect for brooms, vacuum cleaners, and all kinds of stuff. And then we saw the garage earlier, but this is your access to the garage. Here you can see this is a 6'8" door. So right here versus an 8-foot door. So you can is there a way that you can see it in both in the same camera view? You can tell there's a big difference in the doors. So this is the size door that every other builder uses. This is the size door that Haygood Homes uses. Why is this door smaller than the other doors? This is because we've got the stairs going up and we have to drop the ceiling of the garage to be able to accommodate the bonus room, which is why these are going to be smaller than the other doors. So upstairs, note how wide the staircase is. Notice the handrail, how sturdy it is. It's got this nice piece of trim behind it. So this makes it easier to get your furniture in and out. Upstairs, you're going to have a lounge, a bedroom, a bathroom, and access to your storage area. So this is the lounge. Again, a lot of natural light here, so it's an inviting space. This would be great if you have friends or family coming to visit in town. They feel like they have their own private retreat up here. It's like a little apartment, and then they can, be out of your way, and you can be out of their way. So it's really nice. And they do have a full bath up here. Like I said, typically the tile shower wall, tile shower floor is downstairs. Janine and Todd opted to put it upstairs instead and put the tub tile surround downstairs. So we got a nice full-size bath here. And then a hallmark of Hagen homes is our accessible attics. There's no drop down, you're not pulling some crazy thing down from the ladder and the ceiling. You're walking literally right into the attic. You don't have to step up or anything. It's a full-size door, super nice. And then our attics are known for being extremely accessible, but also comfortable. So this is a spray foam application right here. If you're familiar with Yeti cups, Yeti coolers, same technology. We use a product called Open Cell Spray Foam. And what that enables is it reduces the power bill by about 50%. And it also is going to eliminate dust, pollen, and insects in your home. It's also going to reduce the opportunity for water intrusion via wind-driven rain. And it's going to create, it's 92 degrees right now in Wilmington. It is hot. We just started summer. And it is extremely comfortable in here right now. I would say it's below 80 degrees in this attic, which is very different. I welcome you to come view our models in August or July when it's the hottest time of the year. Go into my competitors' attics. They're going to be about 120 degrees. Mine will be about 80. It's a huge difference. We don't have basements here, so this is the closest thing you're going to get to a basement. And why do we not have as much insects and pollen and all things like that? What that is we have no ridge vent. We have no gable vents, and we have no soffit vents. The way that we are going to introduce fresh air into our houses is through what's called a fresh air exchange. So this house, like I said, downstairs has two zones. One zone for the first floor, one zone for the second floor. So there's your zone control right there. This is that Terrain XV 18 SEER unit. These are your air return vents inside the house. And this is your fresh air exchange right here. So this is going to have a filter right here. Then it's going to go out to the exterior. So every time your HVAC comes on, it is pulling air from outside, mixing it with the air that's pulling from inside the house, filtering it, conditioning it, and sending it through. So you're always getting fresh air inside your house. So you don't have to worry about the house becoming stale or anything like that. It's the same, we're still introducing fresh air. We're just controlling it rather than bringing in humid, hot, dusty air from outside. We're just doing it mechanically and doing it a little bit more thoughtfully. So again, nice big staircase going down. This house has a ton of natural light. Like I said, this model is open. We're working on furnishing it right now. This is at 3818 River Parkway in the Bluffs on the Cape Fear. This is our Portsmouth Island model, and we would love for you to book a showing today. Thank you so much.